After a stressful day, there is nothing that we need more than sleep. And yet, on average, worldwide, out of 3 people, one suffers from insomnia. Insomnia describes the inability to obtain sufficient sleep and the difficulty in falling or staying asleep for a longer period of time. There are 2 types of insomnia: short-term and chronic insomnia. Short-term insomnia usually lasts about a month and is a result of a temporary stress factor such as losing one's job, the death of a loved one, or divorce. Chronic insomnia lasts for a long period of time and occurs at least 3 times a week. Insomnia is a serious issue which can lead to depression, alcohol and drug dependence, and even suicide. But let us hear from someone who suffers from insomnia how he has lived this situation. So, we heard that you suffer from insomnia, and our first question would be when did it all start?
I think it started about 2 years ago in the second grade of gymnasium, and I already had some sleeping problems before when I was in a stress period of school or something, but then it started to get really tough, and then it started to get serious because I was in a time when I wanted to get good grades in school, and I also had some sports where I want to get more professional and invest more time in it, and these 2 things beside each other were in a conflict, and I was in a really big stress every time. And I also didn't want to neglect my friends and family and relationships I had, and so I was in a really conflict there and stressed, and this all got too much for me, and since then I can really say I have insomnia.
So, what effects did your sleeping problem had on your life?
Yeah, maybe it's difficult to understand, but it's kind of I'm every time tired, but I can't sleep, and so I'm sleeping about, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 hours at night, and then I'm all the time tired at the day. I'm sleeping in school, sometimes I can't remember anything from school. And also in sports, my performance is really bad, and I can't have what I want, I can't get where I want, and the professionality is not what I want, and so it has an effect on everything. And also if I am every time tired, also my friends and my family are suffering under it.
What did you do to fight against insomnia?
Yeah, first I thought it's a problem. It can be solved by sleeping pills, and I took some medicine to get it away. But then I realized that it is a deeper problem, and I have it in my mind. And I went to the doctor, and he said I should go to a psychologist. And there I'm working now to find a deeper problem, to get my stress a little bit managed, and I will do everything to get it better. And it is bit better, but it's a lot of work to do because it's something that's an illness, it's a mental illness, and it has to be, I have to work on it to get this really deep problem solved, but I hope in the future it will be better, and it's getting better now, so I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Suffering from insomnia is terrible, but not all hope is lost. There are many things one can do. A sleep log, which also contains informations about stressful situations, can show patterns that might affect your sleep. Eliminating negative patterns can improve your insomnia and might even fix it entirely. One of the most effective methods is cognitive behavior therapy, which consists in improving your sleep hygiene. That means manipulating your sleep environment, such as buying a mattress or pillow to your fitting, and keeping your room at a comfortable temperature. Also, avoiding caffeinated drinks in the evening, keeping the room dark, and avoiding looking at any kind of screens before going to bed might also prove helpful.